Hey, what's going on, guys? It's me, motherfucker. You already know who the fuck this is. I don't even gotta say shit. You already know who this is. I don't even... Yeah. It's me. It's Andy. Or Clips. Or Lil Clips. Or Lil Vasectomy. Or Lil fucking Jablinski Games. How you guys doing? Welcome to the first episode of the Take Control podcast, sponsored by Control, my brand. I'm like sponsoring myself. See how fucking interesting this is already? It's like I'm self-aware. Make sure to go get all your Control stuff and on the link. I'll figure out where to put it on this shit. But yeah, this episode of Control podcast, we're discussing the balance of Andy and Clips. I don't know if you're watching this on YouTube right now. What's good, YouTube? You can physically see me. I'm using the Audio Technica AT2020 right now, and then I got So I don't know what the fuck. It's like weird. I've never done like a podcast before, so like this is some like new shit for me. I got some like lo-fi in the background. I don't know if I'm gonna keep doing lo-fi, but that shit kind of nice. It's kind of relaxing, man. But yeah, I think I want to like start it off by saying that my fucking headphones just fucking fucked up. This might happen like 4 or 5 times or more. I don't know, but we'll figure it out. Yeah. I've been noticing like, all right, I'm in college now, which is fucking weird. And I've like talked about it so many times. It's just like, it makes no sense still that I'm in college to myself, because I just remember being in high school, and like my high school years were like kind of chill. Like the first 2 were kind of chill. And then I had like the COVID year, but I kind of liked the COVID year. Like I was like not in a good space in 2019. And then in 2020, I had like a chance to get back to being myself. And I took that chance, and I really fucked with it. And it was like, all right, let me tell that story. So it was March 2020, and I was like really fucking down bad. I like this girl so fucking badly. I know, Sim Clips. I already fucking see the comments. Sim Clips shit right now. But yeah, I was like I really like this girl, and then she was in a friend group with a lot of kids that were like my friends, right? So I was like, oh shit, like this is like my perfect opportunity to like, hit that shit while at the same time be doing like just hanging out with my friends. It was like chill. Sorry, this like thing in the background, the music in the background, kind of distraction. It's kind of hard though. This song's called Follow by Seneca B. I fuck with it. Yeah, so what happened was I felt like I was like the closest I ever was to be in that friend group, and I was like, oh shit, like this is like the best shit in my life. I wasn't uploading that much at the time. I mean, 2020 I was trying to upload 3 times a day, and then I just gave up in like a month. Or not 3 times a day, 3 times a week. Wow, 3 times a day, that would have been fucking crazy. That's some FaZe Clan shit. Fucking FaZe Clan, dude. Maybe someday this shit could be sponsored by G Fuel. I mean, it's like 8 o'clock at night and while I'm recording this, so but maybe G Fuel sponsor me. Yeah, so then the pandemic hit, and I call it the bandemic because I made the bands and that shit. The pandemic hit, and I was like really fucked up about it. At the start, I was fucked up from the pandemic. I really did not like the idea of being home and not, because like they were all still hanging out and I was home alone. I was like, you know what? I remember, I'll never forget. I was like, fuck it, come through, bucket on, fuck it. I don't give a fuck about these people no more. I'm gonna go do my own shit. And that's when I started getting up at 5 a.m. seriously. That's when I started running. That's when I started coming down here and editing, putting an effort into my videos. And it was pretty nice. From the start, it was like tough, but 2 weeks in, I had like the best feeling ever. I just like did not care about them anymore. which is like, I think is one of the greatest feelings when you stop caring about something that is like such a weight on you. I think that's some great shit. And it all happened because I made the conscious decision to run, to make videos, to do all this shit. I was working on 2008 at the time. It's crazy. That shit's almost 2 years old. That shit's so ass. I thought it was fire. I don't know what I was thinking. Then, I go through the pandemic. I come back to school, and a lot of my friends just seem to not give a shit about me. And I was kind of fucked up about it, but not as fucked up about it. It was some weird divide. I cared, but I didn't care at the same time. Like, you'll care if people fucking that you cared about at one time, like, just decided to just fuck off and be like, hey, you cringe and shit. But it's different now. Yeah, and then I graduated high school. I had like 3 people that I could literally call my friend. And not even my best friend. Like, my best friend, his name is Max. Like, I haven't talked to this kid since April of this year. I just, like, it was the weirdest shit. Like, I run past his house, and he, like, was coming out of his house, and he saw me. He's like, bro, what the fuck are we doing? I'll never forget that. Because, like, it's like, bro, I don't know. I just been working on videos and shit. I sound like an incel. I don't know. There was a point, I haven't hung out with people. I didn't hang out with people during the pandemic. I was really just focused on myself, and I want to get back to that. But then again, it's a lot more difficult to do that now because I'm in college, and that's when we get to college. So this is 2021 July. I mean, this is still 2021 when I'm recording this. It's 6:49. Oh, I said it was 8 o'clock. Bro, I fucking hate daylight savings, wherever it's called. It's Sunday, December 26th, after Christmas. This is like the weirdest day of the year. But I just decided I was going to go to college, and I had to figure out the balance. So I did the summer program. Summer program was a lot more different than the actual semester. I don't know what, like, I just felt like the actual semester, the summer program had a lot of different shit. Like, it was just more like everybody kind of knew each other. And now it's kind of just like going to high school, but like you live at your high school. It's like weird. I don't know. One thing, I fucking love the fact that I could just like go to class and then go back to my room, and I have like 1 class a day. That shit's fire as fuck. I fuck with that. That's relaxing. That's to me so nice to know that I could do some shit like that. And I do it fucking every day when I'm at college. I'm not at college right now. If you're listening to this on like Spotify, you know you don't know that I'm not at college because you can't see me. But if you're watching this on YouTube, you know. But I got to this point where I'm like, okay, I think this is good. I think this is a good balance. And then it all fell apart, and I was like, fuck, why the fuck? Like, I just got upset, and I was like, why did I like think this worked out? I don't have the perfect balance between being myself and being eclippz anymore. I feel like I lost that recently in these past 4 months. I feel like I've lost that because I think I gained it so well in 2020 and early 2021, but I think I kind of lost it as of recent, which is not a bad thing necessarily, but it's not a good thing necessarily as well. Because what I did, and it's like, it's so like, I just feel like a dick. Like I'm just a dick all the time. Because I feel like I just don't have the perfect balance between anything now. Or I know I can find it, but I just, right now, I don't feel like I have it. You know, I feel like it's just some stressful shit, you know. Like, for example, I kind of figured this out because I put myself through tests. I feel like everyone should test themselves at some point. What I did is, for after Thanksgiving, for the first week I was there, I knew I was going to be at school for 3 weeks. First week, I hung out with people all throughout that week. I literally hung out with people throughout the day. But I did make one video. I did make that one video. And I did stream, but I purposely missed a stream on Tuesday so I can hang out with people. That was like something I did to myself. And what I realized is I feel like complete shit when I don't get work done and I'm focused on hanging out with other people and being with other people, because I kind of conditioned myself to just be this guy who does a lot of work and does a lot of things. And when I didn't get a lot of shit done, it kind of fucked with me, and I kind of got really just like anxious, and I felt like I had to blame other people, but like it's not their fault. It's my decision to hang out with them. You know what I'm saying? And so the next week, what I did is I didn't hang out with anybody. I think I hung out with Pat like once or twice, because I hang out with Pat all the time, and I didn't want to be a dick. And what I noticed is I was really happy when I wasn't hanging out with people and I was focused on myself, because you should really honestly just go back to yourself and focus on changing yourself without others helping you at first. But if it gets way too overwhelming and you feel like you can't help yourself, then that's when I feel like you should go get help. But I came back to myself, and I for the first few days I was so happy. I literally was like a ray of sunshine or some fucking gay shit like that. That's gay as fuck. Hey, yow! Can I fucking do the thud sound? Oh, that's next level. I could do the thud sound effect. I could say some sus shit and then go. I don't know how loud that is comparatively to my voice, but we'll figure it out. Yeah. What was I saying? Yeah. No, I was just really happy. And then all of a sudden, I remember, because it was like 2-3 weeks ago. No, it was 3 weeks ago. I went on my phone and I went on Snapchat, and I saw and two of my friends were hanging out with this other person who's like one of my friends that we usually never hang out with. And then I just kind of like my mood kind of just like fell apart, and I was like, did they just replace me, motherfucker? Like, did they just fucking replace me? Because I didn't hang out with them for like 3 days, and I got like really upset. But then I was like, dude, they didn't replace me. I like had to like tell myself, they didn't replace you. You're just not hanging out with them. But for some reason, I just like lost it, and I got so like anxious again. And I got so like in my head, and like, oh my God, like, and that's when I started checking Snapchat constantly to see if they were hanging out with them. And I was like, dude, what the fuck? Like, I just got replaced. But I didn't get replaced realistically. And I wasn't really like being the happy fucking guy and like the fucking crazy motherfucker that I usually am. I was like being just more chill and more like, because that's what happens when I work a lot. I'm like a very chill guy, and I just like don't really give a shit when other people say about me and do. It's like, it's this weird thing with me. I just am like a strange motherfucker. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really care what people think about me, but like if I care about you and you say something that like I should change about myself, I might take it into consideration. I get really fucked up when people I care about tell me that I'm fucking up. It just, for some reason, it just fucks with me. Well, for good reason, I think, you know, because I think you should take what people that you care about think about you into strong consideration. Like my mom used to say that I smelled like shit and you have to shower, and I was like, damn. And that's why I started taking showers, because I smelled like shit. Some real shit. But yeah, that's a fun story for you. Thanks, Mom, for making me not smell like shit anymore. Plus, I just got a cologne, so I mean, cologne doesn't take away from showering, but like, you know what I mean. For example, that was my example of what people care about you and then what you should change. I don't know. Yeah, but like, it was just a strange thing. I don't know why I got so upset, because I usually, like, I remember even 2020, like, I saw the friends, and when they hung out, I got upset. But this one, I got really fucking upset with. Like, I was on the verge of like freaking out and like going to their door and be like, what the fuck? You know, like, I was like being fucked up. I was like fucked up about this shit. They just replaced me, but no, they didn't replace me. I just wasn't hanging out with them. So what happens is, that's when I kind of stopped the test. I did it 1 week, and then I did 1 week. So 1 week I hung out with a lot of people constantly, but I did get that video up. That was a good video. And then the next week I focused on myself, and what I realized is I feel like I'm missing out, because I've kind of been conditioned in the way that, like, my mom made me. She's like, you gotta make memories at college, you can't be in your room. All right, I got a fart here, listen. I wonder if that will pick it up. That's funny though. I saw it in the thing. Yeah, you gotta make memories, and like, I have fun with people. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, I enjoy being with people to an extent, but like, what I realize is I can't be with people for so long, because then I start feeling like I'm missing out on work, but I can't be working so much that I feel like I'm missing out on people. And that's when I need to find the balance of Eclippz and Andy, because it's just, I can't be like this. I can't blame others for some shit that they didn't do. You know what I mean? Like, for example, or not for example, I just had a brain fart and everything just like died out of my brain. That's cringe. Cringe. Yeah. No, it was just like, now that I've realized that, I mean, that's all I gotta change, and then I think I'll be better. I just think the lack of balance is what's thrown me off, because when I was during the pandemic, why I was so happy is because I had no friends to hang out with, because I was trying to be safe, to protect my grandfather, protect me, protect my family from getting COVID before we were vaccinated. And yeah, I was like, all right, I have two things. I have my family and I have me. And I spent a lot of day being me, aka Eclippz. This was the Eclippz side of me. And I spent like 30% of the day being Andy. Now I spent 70% of the day being Eclippz. And why I was so happy with doing that is because I got a lot of stuff done. I felt good about the work I was doing. And then I got to be with my family. Figure that out. Simple. Perfect. And then I got to college, and what I realized is, and I kind of realized this as I got home, is why I got so fucked up about like everything was thrown off, is because not only did I have two things, I had three things to worry about. I had Eclippz to worry about, and there's so much shit to do for Eclippz. Like, I even wrote this down on this is like a pad. You're not going to see it if you listen to this on Spotify, but I have I just wrote current projects, and I wrote everything down that I want to do while I'm home. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 things for the Eclippz God channel, 4 things, or actually 5 things, because I didn't write one down, for Eclippz, 2 things for Control, which actually I'm getting one of them done right now, and 2 things for Lil Clips. So when I do so much in college for like my personal shit, like, I enjoy doing this shit. If I didn't enjoy doing this shit, I wouldn't fucking do it. That's how simple I am. If I didn't like making music, I wouldn't make music. If I didn't like making videos, I wouldn't make videos. But I have Eclippz, then I have Andy, then I have school. Because being Andy is the Andy that I was here in my house and being with other people. So it's like, if I go hang out with people, that's Andy hanging out with people. If I'm with my family, that's Andy hanging out with family. But then I have this other thing where it's school. And I have to focus on, because when I did school here, I did school virtually. And I was like, okay, this is easy. I did school virtually, and most of the time in class, I just edited. But now I have to go to class, and I was like, oh shit, okay. So that was all right. But I mean, that's a part of being Andy too. But my problem is my caring. I know it's making no sense, but literally in my brain it's making sense. I care way too much about people, and that is one of my biggest problems. And I'm so like sure of it that I like do it. Like I'm so aware, that's what I meant to say. I'm so aware of it when I do it that I care too much, is because like even I just mentioned, like I saw my friends hanging out with other people and I got really fucked up about it because I cared. And I thought they cared about me too. I mean they do, but I got so fucked up because I thought they didn't care about me as much as I care about them. That's what fucked me up about that shit. It's just, bro, it's fucking crazy. I don't even know what to tell you, bro. I mean, I know what to tell you, but it's like weird. Yeah, and then I what I noticed is I started caring about people way too much, and I stopped caring really about myself, and that's like some selfless shit. And it's nice for someone to care about you, but when you're not caring about yourself enough to ratioly, there's got to be a ratio to caring about yourself and caring about other people. You should care about yourself a lot more than you care about other people. I personally believe that. I think everyone should care about themselves more than they should care about other people. Because fuck other people. What the fuck are they going to do to help you? Like, realistically. Sorry to be the bearer of bad news, but like, or like this, like fucking Scrooge and like ruin everything. But like, dude, like no one is going to help you. This is what I tell people all the time. It's like, you want to get better. You want to start like living your life again and feeling like you're actually worth some shit. Stop waiting for others to fucking help you. They're not going to help you. They might think they're going to help you. They're not going to fucking help you. And I mean this with the most sincerity, and I don't mean to hurt anybody. I don't mean to make anybody upset. Nobody is coming to help you. You have to help yourself. That's what I do with testing myself, is because now I tested the fact that, okay, I have it in my mind that I get fucked up when I don't hang out with people, but if I don't hang out with people, or if I fucking, okay, I'm like confused. I'm not confused. It's confusing what I'm saying, but in my brain it makes sense. If I hang out with people too much, I get fucked up because I don't get this done, work done. But if I do too much work, I get fucked up because I'm not with people. So there's got to be a perfect balance, whether that's 50-50, 70-30 again, shit like that. But like, I feel like once you start to figure it out, that's when you'll be more happy. But nobody is going to tell you that. I could tell you that, and you can like listen to it, but you have to tell yourself that. Because you're not going to change. If I say some motivational shit and it strikes a chord with you, and then you're like, oh shit, I want to go do all this work now. I want to edit this video. I want to make this song. I want to finish this beat. Then good. Then go do it. But it's not going to last. Because you'll get that shit done. You'll feel great that you did that shit. But then you'll go sit down in your bed and like watch an episode of Stranger Things, some fucking shit like that. And then you'll be like, oh my God, bro. Like, I feel like I could be doing more work, but I'm too lazy to. And it's like, you have to make the decision for yourself. I was actually talking to one of the kids that watches my streams. He's probably listening to this too, so he'll know it's him. I'm not going to say his name. He basically told me that, this is on Instagram Live too, that he is going through like the same shit that I am, where he sees his friends hanging out with people and he gets jealous, but he's so devoted to his craft. And I actually fuck with his craft. I'm gonna be real with you. Like that, in all sincerity, I fuck with this kid's craft. That shit is fire as fuck. But yeah, it's like, it sucks when you see your friends being with each other without you, and they didn't even think to ask you to hang out, whatever the fuck. Sometimes I get like, even here, sometimes I get like really fucked up that like I don't have like a lot of friends here that I could say are like my best friends. I mean, I think Pat's my best friend here at home. But then again, ooh, nice. But then again, at school, I feel like I don't really have a best friend. I feel like I just have really good friends. You know? It's just a weird balance. You gotta focus on yourself. I like when I'm at school, like I really want to focus more on like not school. I mean, I want to focus on school, don't get me wrong, but I want to focus on being clips more. And it's hard to be clips when you're not getting the response that you personally want from the public, but you can get the response you want 2 doors down or whatever the fuck, you know? It's so, because this is like, I think I read about this in the book I'm reading. I'm reading this book called Atomic Habits. We'll get into that in a minute. Like, I can get all this shit done, but I won't get the reception that I feel like it deserves. And, or at least right now I'm not getting it. But maybe in a year I will. And that's what I say. Actually, no, fuck it. In a year I will. Never say I think, or never say I can, or never say, like, dude, just believe in yourself. Say I know instead of I think. Say I will instead of I can. That's actually Control's slogan. I will is greater than I can. Because if you say you will, if you say you will, if you will, if you say you will, you will. That's literally the fucking Kanye lyrics. If you say you will, you will. That's some real shit. I believe in this shit. Shout out to Ye. What a fucking pimp warrior. Real pimp lord, modern millennium. But yeah. Just gotta like figure it out. I think everyone should believe in themselves. I know it's hard to believe in yourself at times. I get it. But to achieve what you want to achieve, I feel like the first big step you must take is believing in yourself. That's one thing I truly believe. Let me talk about that book I'm reading. I'm reading this book called Atomic Habits by this guy named James Clear. I haven't read it in like a week because I've been home and I wanted to read it outside, but there's nowhere to read outside. So, you know, I'll figure it out. The first chapter of the book is like, it just like blew my mind. It was so good. I learned that, and I actually looked this up to see if it was true, and this is true. If you were to take a plane from New York and aim it directly at California, you would land in California. But if you take the same plane directed at California and you move it like 3 or 4 inches, you'll end up in Washington, D.C. Now that's a big ass like 737, where the fuck it's called. I don't know planes. I'm not a plane expert. But you know, that's a big ass plane moving such a little bit, and you end up in a whole different area. So if you turn the plane, you're gonna end up in a whole different area. Now apply that shit to your life. If you make little changes in your life, like for example, I'm a big believer in meditation. I believe everybody should meditate. I don't know why it's not being taught in schools and shit, because it should be. It's really good for you. Not only is it really good for you, it's like, bruh, like I can't even explain it. I don't know why it's not like mandated that like everyone should. It's so good for you. There's literally no benefits. No non-benefits. The only non-benefit is you lose like 5 to 10 minutes a day. But you spend that time fucking jerking off instead. I mean, I do that shit, but like, you know. Some real shit.
This is going to be such an exciting day.
Bro, I hate when they speak in like lo-fi beats, because then I can't like focus. It's like right in my ears. But yeah, it's like if you meditate every single day, eventually you'll feel the change, or you don't really notice the change, but then you get to one situation where you're like, what the fuck? Like this is something I'd freak out about, but I'm not freaking out about it. Why am I not freaking out about it? It's because you meditated every day. Now, that's just a little change. If you take 10 minutes out of your day and make that little change, amazing things can happen. I just farted again, by the way.
For some moments in life, there are no words.
You know? Make a little change. If you want to lose weight, start running. I fucking big believer in exercise too, because dude, I've been in the worst of worst moods, and then I ran, and I felt incredible. I feel like everyone should run, dude. Come on. I mean, if you don't want to, find another mean of exercise, like biking. That's a good thing. Fucking walking's even good. Like, there's proof that like walking boosts your creativity. I guess that's why I'm so creative in college. Because I walk a lot. Dude, I do like 20,000 steps in college a day. But when I'm here, I do like 8,000 steps. It's crazy. Mind-boggling, dude. I don't fucking know. That was the stupidest thing I've ever said. Yeah, hold on. I'm going to pull it up. I have my health app right here. Today, steps, December 26th. 7,364. And when I did my run, I did 4,000 steps. So basically 3,000 steps. But this month my average is 16,039. Last month 17,034. October 20,000. September 21,000. That's a lot of steps. That's a lot of movement. That's a lot of, and I lost a lot of weight too. I feel great too. It's a good thing to exercise, you know. Exercise, meditation, and reading, I think, are the big three that people should implement into their lives. Don't just fucking read like a story about like giant peaches, James and the Giant Peach, whatever the fuck it's called, or like something that you like not interested in, like a story. Start reading up on like your hobbies and things you want to learn about. Like, one of my friends is really into like, ooh, this is fucking gorgeous, this is music. One of my friends is really into like financial shit. So I think what he should do is read a bunch of books about financial shit. Like, he's into like personal like finance and like investing and shit. I'm like, dude, read about it. Read about investors. Read about all this shit. He tells me that he watches like 15-minute videos like a day, and that's his like shit. And I'm like, that's good, but you could be doing more if you really are into it. He's like, when I'm 20, I'm gonna start. I'm like, okay, do it. I believe in you. Trust. That's some real shit. I believe in all my friends. If they want to achieve some shit, like, you could fucking do it. I don't get why people doubt themselves. Because, dude, you look at someone like a nobody who made it. Look at like 6ix9ine. Oh, I just roasted 6ix9ine. He's a piece of shit, and he like made it in the industry. Cardi B was like a stripper, and she made it she had like #1 hit songs, and they're not even good. So like, anyone can make it, you know. So believe in yourself. That's what I'm saying. That's literally all I'm saying. Trust yourself. Trust yourself before you shit yourself. I remember when I was younger, people told me that you can't rap, you can't make songs, you're not good at making music. Oh my god, I'm gonna tell this story. In middle school, I made songs for like my crushes, but I didn't even like make it for them. Like, I never showed them a song that I made for them. I just like named the files after them. I was a fucking weird 7th grader. I made like dubstep songs. I wish I still had them. They were fire, low key, because I just took loops from GarageBand and I just like mixed them together with the beat. So yes, I did make beats at some point. Now I have beats made for me, which is fucking crazy, and I rap. But I remember I had like an Ask FM, and I told these kids I was gonna rap outside our middle school one day. And Max, my friend Max, is like, you can't rap, you're the worst rapper ever. And then I can't, like, I heard you rapping in the back of the classroom. It was so ass. I'm like, dude, okay. Now look at me. I have like fucking 6 albums, and I'm working on Final Fantasy right now. And I'm working on another project with my new gay drill group, Cocksex Go. And I'm doing something with Independence soon. My headphones just get disconnected again. Cringe. I don't know. That was the second time. Alright. So I've been doing this for 35 minutes and already twice. So that just shows you how shitty these fucking headphones are. I love Razer, but what the fuck is this bullshit? Yeah. I want you guys to like maybe like comment on this or like tell me some shit you want me to talk about in the next episode. I mean, this episode's not done. I'm gonna be going for a little bit longer, or a lot longer. I don't know how long. Whenever I feel like it's perfectly timed to end, I feel like I'm gonna end it. You know, life lessons with clips. One thing that I commonly get asked is, and especially like my grandpa asked me this shit. It was like weird. It's like, how do you know? Like kids ask me this shit. Like, you think I have the answer? They're like, how? And I go, how what? It's like, how do I get back up from feeling like shit? And I personally feel that, and I said it in this stream, not stream, what the fuck, in the beginning of this episode. It starts with you and it ends with you. Nobody's gonna make the decision for you. Okay? Nobody is going to be like, yo, fix this, do this, do this, do this, and then you'll be good. Because you'll do this, and this, and this, and you won't be good. Maybe you'll feel a little bit better, but you're not going to be good. It all comes from your heart. Because the brain and the heart are different things. Your brain and your soul are different things. Your brain, you have no control over. And that's what a lot of people don't understand. It's like you have random thoughts all the time, and then people tend to overthink. But it's like the most pointless shit. Like, you ever think about like two things at once? And then you're like, what the fuck is the correlation to this? Like, I'm like eating Cheerios, and I just had this random ass thought. Yeah, that's how your brain works, because it just fucking does shit. I have no fucking reason to think about Jelly Belly gummies. Sorry, that's literally right here. While I'm eating a bowl of Cheerios, there's no correlation there. I mean, food, but like, you know, there's no reason for me to think about a car accident that I witnessed when I was like 5 years old while I'm eating this fucking bowl of Cheerios. I don't know why bowl of Cheerios. I haven't eaten Cheerios in like 3 years. I don't know why that's in my mind right now. Maybe I'm manifesting Cheerios, dude. Oh my God, Zodiac. Yeah, but your brain is a completely different thing than your heart and your soul. There's no scientific proof that a soul exists. Let's be real. But like, just knowing that you're gonna like die. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know what the fuck I'm saying. Yeah, no, but like, you make decisions for yourself. Like, I decided personally, I didn't think about this, that I was gonna hold this microphone instead of putting it on the tripod, because like, you know, I think it'd be cool if I could just like hold it and just like go like that. Oh my God, that was a trick. If you didn't see this because you're listening to this on Spotify, I just switched fucking hands, bitch. I just switched fucking hands. That's crazy. And now I switched it back. Oh my God, I'm mental, mate. That's some British shit. What the fuck? Yeah, but to sum that all up, you make the decisions that you want. No one makes the decisions for you. So if you want to focus on yourself more, please do it. It's like, it's one of the most healthy things I think you can do for yourself. Social media is a piece of shit. I'm aware. If it gets too stressful that like you're seeing like your friends hanging out, then just don't go on Snapchat. Tell your friends you're deleting Snapchat and just delete Snapchat. Delete Instagram. Delete whatever the fuck you want, because it's your life. And for all these kids that are going into high school, and like, I've talked about this on stream many a times, but like, I want to say it here too, in the first episode of Take Control. I want you guys to do this. Please, if you're starting high school, know this. I want you to do this too. Sit down and really think about where you want to be in the next 4 years. So just sit down right now. If you're starting high school, starting middle school, or even starting college, I don't even know, because I'm in college. Or if you're in high school, like sophomore year, junior year, senior year, sit down. Where do you want to be at the end of senior year? Like what goals do you want to accomplish by the end of senior year? This is what I want you to do. Sit down, and actually, matter of fact, if you got like a pen and paper or some shit, or you got like your phone out, go to your like notes app and write down 5 things that you want to do by the end of your senior year, by the end of college, by the end of anything. What are your 5 major goals? That could be getting laid. That's some pimp warrior shit. I don't fucking know. But please just write them down. You could even tell me what you want. If you're listening to this, you can tell me what you want. Or if you're watching this on YouTube, comment what your 5 shits were. Yeah. Tell me like your biggest goals. Because I feel like if you make it clear to yourself what you want, all you have to do is find the path to get there. That's what I had to do. Because I remember, I'll never forget this. When I figured out that like the like truth about high school, I like kind of figured it out myself, and I've never like had this experience ever again. It was the weirdest shit in my life. I remember I was in 9th grade. I had this teacher. Her name was Miss Martello. She was my math teacher. I was sitting in. She don't work at the school anymore. I don't even know what the fuck happened to her. She like left the next year. I was sitting next to my friend Dre, and it was math class. And Logic just released the Everyday music video. You know, the song is like, I go hard every motherfucking day, yeah, 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 whatever the fuck it is, with Marshmello. And in the middle of that video, I remember seeing like there was Logic acting with Steve Loom and the other woman, and he was like, yo, fuck this shit, I'm at this bitch. And I just had like a realization, and I kind of figured out high school so immediately. After it was like the strangest thing. You're basically gonna know these people for 4 years, and it's your decision if you decide to keep in contact. That's what I figured out as a 15-year-old, 14-year-old. So apply that to like your 5 goals, or like that you're writing down. Like if your goal is to graduate high school and have friends in high school, that you're like lifelong friends in high school, like you could do that. Like that's some real shit you could do. That's easy as fuck. But like if all your shit, and if you don't plan on being around these people ever, it's your decision. And that's what a lot of people, I wish I could tell a lot of people who are going like through it and like getting bullied and shit. It's because like, bro, realistically, you're gonna know these people for like, I'd say like if you're a sophomore, you're gonna know these people for like 2 more years. Just put up with their bullshit for 2 more fucking years, then leave that shit. And it's your choice if you leave it. And that's something that I truly believe in, that people should do. Just literally understand that you have a choice to know these people for the rest of your life. If you don't want to, and you feel like these people are assholes, and that's how I was. I just didn't like people. I still don't like people. If you didn't like these people and you don't want them in your life, it's your decision if you want them in your life. So keep them out of your life. If it really bothers you. I think the pandemic was the best thing for me to like escape, because I feel like it would have been a dick move if I was like, I don't want to be friends with you anymore, I don't like you anymore. But the pandemic, I had like this free pass to like be like, oh yeah, I have a reason to not hang out with you, I have a reason to not talk to you. So yeah, I think I got away with it good. But don't be a dick about it, because I don't want like you guys to be like a dick to people, because it's not nice to be mean to people. And that's something I come to realize as of recent, because I mean, like, everyone knows that, but like once you go through experiences where you are like a dick, and then it's like, oh my god, like what the fuck is wrong with me? Why did I just do that to that one person? Like, I would hate it if someone did that to me. That shit got me fucked up, bro. That's some real shit. You have to figure out a lot of shit by yourself. I could tell you so many things, but you're not going to change unless you do it yourself. Find that balance. That's what I got to do. When I get back to school, I got to find that balance. Because I'm home right now, and I literally slipped back into my old routine like clockwork. It was so simple. I literally got home. That first day I was home, I was like, like, what the fuck? I have break. Second day, I got up at 5 a.m. and came downstairs. It was like simple. And I was back to work. I was editing the dream video. It was so easy. But at school, I just had to figure it out. So to sum it all up, I really just need to find the perfect balance between being eclippz and being Andy. Because I feel like if I'm eclippz most of the day and I'm Andy for the lesser part of the day, I'm happy. And vice versa. Like if I'm Andy a lot, but then I go back and I edit more, I feel great. I just need the balance. Because I feel like a strong balance is the one thing that will make me like I don't want to say I don't want to claim that I'm insane, but like I've been like fucked up, you know, like I have a lot of shit that's fucking with me, school wise and personal life wise, and I have a lot of, but I just want to like focus on work. But it's hard to focus on work if you're so focused on your friends and all this other shit that's new to you, because you want to experience all this new shit, but you don't want to like, I don't want to be the one reason that I don't make it in this game is because I wanted to hang out with one of my friends for a day. You know, like I hate that shit. I hate the thought of that. Doing what I want to do since I was like 5 years old. And I'm doing it like every day. But the one reason I couldn't succeed in it is because I was focused on this. Nah, I don't want that shit. But 2022, I'm going fucking hard, dude. I think this is going to be uploaded right after I make this. So if it's uploaded on the 26th, we regrind. And I still got to write down my goals for this year. Every year I do that shit. I write down my goals for the next year. My personal top 5 goals. Top 5 goals. I'm Nuke's top 5. My top 5 goals for 2022. Let's see. Well, obviously 100K. Every year I set 100K. Even when I was gaining like 2 subscribers a month, I set 100K. Yeah, I want to get 100,000 subscribers on eclippz. That's been like my biggest goal ever since I can even remember. I remember like going, it was like 2015, 2013, shit like that. Yo, I used to watch like Joey Graceffa shit, and I remember he got the plaque, and I was like, oh my god, that's so cool. And it's my biggest dream to get that fucking plaque. I want that plaque. I want to hang it on my wall. I used to have since they painted the room, I had to take it down. I photoshopped eclippz on the 1,000,000 sub plaque and the 100K plaque, and I taped it on the wall above me, above my setup. So every morning when I got up, I saw it, and like someday that will be metal. I'm not fucking with you. That shit will be metal, and I will get it someday. And all those motherfuckers in high school that didn't believe in me, bro, I'm gonna tell you, they're gonna be fucking asking me for a goddamn shout out on Twitter or some shit. Can I be in one of your videos? Can I play Emilitis from your fucking lore? They're all gonna come back. I'm telling you this shit. That's some real shit, and that's some shit with women too. And I don't need to be mean to women because I was raised to respect women and shit like that. But like, bruh, the more you focus on yourself and the more success you have, that's when others start to come towards you. The more success that I feel like I achieve in my personal life, in my career, and like literally everything on this list, I want to get done within the next like 2 weeks. That I'm home. So when I go back, I don't have any of this shit to do except like editing a little bit, which is fine. It's just everyone starts to come back to you once they see that you're doing good. And that's another thing. That's how you know you have real friends. If you're going through some shit and your friends stick with you and like they're willing to listen to you, they're willing to be around you when you're fucked up and you feel like shit, that's how you know that they're a real friend. Remember that shit. because Logic said that love is like leaves in the fall, because some people get scared and leave when you fall. If they stay around when you fall, if they're that one leaf that's sticking on that fucking tree, they're your best friend. Cherish that person forever, though, and be with them when they're fucked up too. You got to make it mutual. It's a mutual bond. But if I'm sorry to put this on you, but if you have a friend and whenever you're fucked up, and you can even test it too. I did test this at some point, and that's how I lost a lot of friends, and I like gave up on a lot of friends. Make yourself seem like you're going through some crazy shit, like some horrible shit, and see how your friends react. And if they make fun of you, or say grow up, or say some fucking dumb shit, drop them immediately. That's all I gotta say about that. That's not a real friend. That is a fake motherfucking friend. You do not want to be surrounded by fake motherfuckers, because then you turn into a fake motherfucker. I'm not a fake motherfucker. I make it clear to myself I'm not a fake motherfucker, because one of my friends, I felt bad about it because I was being a dick. I don't like one of my friend's girlfriends. I'm gonna be real with you. I fucking hate this girl. Still to this day, I fucking hate this girl, even though I'm being nice to her now. I fucking hate this girl. I know she's not gonna listen to this shit. If my dog's fucking listening to this shit and he's gonna show it, I don't really give a fuck. I still fucking hate this girl because we got off on the wrong foot. I was being a dick one day, the day I met her, and I felt bad, and I said I'm sorry, and then she didn't accept my apology, and then she was like really rude to me. I was like, I don't fuck with you. You don't fuck with me, I don't fuck with you. It's simple like that. Go fuck yourself. If I don't like someone, I make it clear to them I don't fucking like them. I do not fucking like this girl. But I'm being nice to this girl now because I feel like shit about being a dick. I had a realization where it's like I can't be a dick to people. I feel like this is going more smoothly now. I feel like I didn't know what to talk about in the beginning, and now it's like running smoothly. So if you've made it to the end, or it's not even the end, what the fuck? If you made it to this point, like you're chilling. You now understand how I work. I have to warm up to shit. Same thing with people. I have to like warm up to people. Like, cause yeah, I'm kind of a dick when I meet people because I have like trust issues and shit. Cause I had friends that like literally just fucking left me in the dust. That's what Dreamworld's about. And then I was fucked up about it. And like all the friends that I met, like I was kind of like mean to them at first, or like trolling to them first, and then I was like friendly. So it's like weird. I don't know. I'm weird. I'm fucked up too. I like games. I'm Donkey. Speaking of Donkey Kong December, he uploaded like for the first week, and then he stopped uploading. Fucking Donkey, dude. Love that guy. No homes, no cars, and shit. Like I'm saying, yeah. Oh, here. No Donkey. Yeah. When it comes to giving advice, the reason I started this podcast on God, the reason I started doing the podcast is because I was told that I give really good advice. And like, I guess I should start a podcast about giving advice, or not just giving advice. Like this is literally whatever the fuck I want to do. It's like if I want to talk and I want it to be recorded and listened to or seen, like this is what this shit is. It's not going to be self-improvement and self-love and self-growth and improvement here all the time. It's literally just going to be whatever the fuck I want this to be. But mostly this shit. Like take control of your own life. That's literally where the name comes from. But I'm not going to name a podcast Take Control of Your Own Life, because that's fucking cringe. Take faux lettuce. Believe in yourself. That's all I could say. I think this is good. I think I'm gonna end it now. I don't really know how to end it. I mean, I know how to end the fucking stream and video and shit like that, but I don't know what to say. In a sense, I don't have like a tagline. Should I come up with one? I don't know. But yeah, if you made it to the end, this is definitely the end. If you made it to the end, make sure either tell me your goals or tell me something. I might create a Google form. If it's there, it's there. There's a Google form in the video form. It'll be anonymous. Don't worry. And tell me what you want me, or ask me about something you need advice on, or tell me your goals. I'll make it 2 questions. What are your goals, and what do you need advice on? And I'll get back to you. All right. I don't know how to end this, so these fucking nuts. That's how I'll end it. These fucking nuts.